The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Deep, deep in a very far, far land, in a mansion, preferably not a cave, there lived a big black man. I think his name was Dave. Anthony's been all over town looking for Shayla. He likes the pum-pum shaved. And left Amber all by herself, untouched and unscathed.
Dave.
O'Neill, can you please behave?
Dave.
Is there a doctor in the house? Oh, Dave.
Dave.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Pleasant evenings. What's going on, folks? What's going on? How is your evening? How is the day? How is the day? Amber fans? Other fans? How are you this evening? How is the evening? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Are you liking Skitland as in its current form, friends? If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and do that. Y'all know how it works. I think Skitland was very, very exciting today. I don't know where Greg get the anger from, but hey, I guess, I guess Greg is the man these days. Very, very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. So, before I jump into the Amber topic, because that seemed to be the big thing, Team Amber. Money that behave yourself and stop telling the ladies them say a Team Amber, and then when you come on, they can't manage what you have to say. You can't tell the woman them say a Team Amber because they're going to start looking at you side-eyed. It's been very good. You only like the Dave song and the comments. Nothing at all, you know, like in Skitland. What? Will there be one session of like nothing in Skitland right now? She only like that. How was your day? How was the day? Hope the day was lovely, friends. Hope the day was well. Yeah, I mean, it was a good day. Come, you ready to hear what O'Neill have to say? O'Neill say, O'Neill, listen to me. O'Neill has always just been, I've been very, very nice to the Amber. I've been very nice to Amber these few days. I could have gone way harder. I could have gone way harder upon the Amber character. I've been very nice. I've been very nice about Amber these days. Very, very nice. Too nice if you ask me. I've been too nice. That's what's going on. I've been way too nice. But nonetheless, Greg was here acting a fool.
To you mishandled my daughter. Now you mishandled Dominique.
Greg,
now,
we need to have a conversation about that bat in your hand, man.
I
You
grew up
tripping.
in Detroit, and this is how we
I
handle
don't give a
things.
damn where you grew up. That coming in here with a bat is crazy, bro.
All right. So I need to understand this about Detroit, please. Is Detroit the, I guess, I'm going to use the word baddest city? I don't know. Maybe I don't know something about, the US of A. So I want to know this because everybody keeps saying them come from Detroit. Everybody keeps saying they come from Detroit. Everybody keeps saying this Detroit thing. Detroit. I don't know what it is about Detroit. Everybody keeps saying them come from Detroit. Yeah. Anton Daniel say him come from Detroit. Amber says she come from Detroit. Everybody else say them come from Detroit. Everybody keeps saying them come from Detroit. I don't know if it's a thing I'm supposed to be Should I be aware of people from Detroit? Come, Detroit people, come in the chat and talk to me. What is it about Detroit that is so scary? Where you come from, Chicago? Well, I know about Chicago, trying to understand what the city has to do with it. People keep saying this, that them come from Detroit, you know? Them not take no mess. So is Detroit the only city that doesn't take mess? Detroit is a great place. Black people are aggressive because they have to be. Detroit are pioneers of black progress. 62 years old, born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. O'Neal, it's nothing new. They say it up in a bunch of movies. And I'm from Baltimore, so what? Ashley, we want to know what's going on. We need to know, what is it about Detroit? Because I don't like me can say I come from Jamaica. I mean, I could say that, but I'm like, you know, I just don't know what it is. What is it about this Detroit thing? Hi, sir. Come on, talk to me about Detroit. My day was great. Teach music at a high school, and we had a wonderful day. I love that, Ozzy. You teach music? That's nice. I like that. I like that, Ozzy. I like that. That's nice. What instruments you play, Ozzy? They used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman. Clearly, I mean, Batman is clearly out of it right here, so. It's Cinco de Mayo, and my margarita's glass is dry. What? Come on. What? Talk to me, friends. Do I need to be living in Detroit or something? Detroit's a rough place. I am from Baltimore too, and we can handle business over here. I thought everybody could have handled business. They're just like Chicago. We not take no mess, eh? We not back down, eh? You hear that? Antoinette said she not take no mess and she not back down. Well, I don't think black people back down a lot. Ozzy, I didn't know you played all those instruments. Play piano, guitar, and the percussions. I like that. Ozzy, I like that, you know. I'm very, very proud. Sister Carol is from Trinidad and we don't play either. So no black person I know don't play no games. No black person. They're shouting out Detroit, Michigan. Listen, Amber come up with it, and now Missy Greg come up with the same thing. Same come from Detroit, and I'm wondering if Detroit's a thing. You know, if like Detroit have a thing basically about it. I don't know.
Like, we didn't have a conversation like two civilized men.
Greg, come on, relax. I promise you, brother. You don't want to walk.
Are you serious right now, Greg?
I'm dead serious. I don't give a damn about what you're talking about, Mike. Come outside. You got 5 seconds. 1.
Greg, listen. Calm down, man.
I'm not
calm
calming
down
down,
in my
Mike.
house, please. I'm
not
asking
calming
you.
down.
I'm asking you to please calm down in my house, man. All this right here, we need to have a conversation. The bat is crazy, bro. The bat is crazy. That's wild.
Having
Dominique, do you know what Dominique? Do you know what Dominique has done?
What has Dominique done?
For all that,
Listen to me. Listen to me. Charmaine, that's what I think to say Jamaicans that take no chat either. I mean, I understand how everybody have them city and make noise about these times. Everybody's talking about their city. Look here. I'm from the Bronx and the friends are not here. So what? I'd love to know. This is a city shout out. Can you please shout out your city? Please. Can you shout out your city, please? Please shout out your city, please. I'm going to give y'all a moment to shout out y'all city because clearly the Detroit thing is getting to me. I mean, I understand the Detroit thing. Greg upset. Greg said him come from Detroit. Mike and Amber were high school sweethearts. So does that mean he's from Detroit? Possibly, I guess. Thought Mike was from Detroit. I think so. He came in my house with a bat screaming like that and him gone screaming out. Yeah. Detroit is also known for home of the gangsters like BMF plus the Flint water crisis. I know those parts. It is noted that Detroit is listed as one of the highest crime rates in the US. So that's what it is, eh? O'Neal, come to West Side, to Chicago on the West Side and South Side, and I will show you. You want to show O'Neal the West Side and the South Side? I don't mind go there. The point of the matter is just that you have some goons where some of the times that them can't quite grasp the thing, you know? Them want to get overboard and O'Neal have the time for that right now. I already deal with enough of that in Kingston. with with some parts, because it's not all parts. I don't want people thinking like you go to Kingston and it's just pure of that kind of stuff. Shout out your city. Shout out your city. Let me see what's going on in here so now. Talk to me. Greg don't know the history of Dam. He doesn't know. See how violent Greg is? Mike has been Baltimore. A Kokik. Is that how you pronounce that? Chicago. NYC. Trinidad, New York, and the house. DC. South Central Los Angeles. You hear that? Miami, Florida. Baton Rouge. Shout out Trinidad and Chicago. You hear that? Nassau, Bahamas. Gary, Indiana. Oakland, California. Detroit is a beautiful place to live. What's that? Gville. We don't play either. Freeport, Bahamas. Chicago. Palmer Springs, Virginia. Detroit, Michigan. Kingston, Jamaica. You know, Kingston, Jamaica on a ramp with people, Y'all know that. You have to understand them things there. So I don't know. M-Town, Tennessee. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Thank you for the super chat. It's a come to Chicago and you show me the south side. Thank you for the super chat, Antoinette. You want to show only the south side? I'm going to have to take a trip to Chicago like that. Training New Yorker, waiting to fly over some draws. Wanting to find some draws you haven't gotten is crazy work. It is crazy work, will be everyone. Mike needs to show them in the video. The thing I can say is that Greg knew not to come to my house. Greg got a little piece of the cookie. Look here. Cali, Chicago, South Side, Maywood, Nashville, Tennessee. There you go. Madison, Kentucky, Georgetown, Guyana. See, Charmer? Listen to me. I love this. I'm liking the cities right now. I love the cities. I love the city right now. I love the city. Because I don't understand how Detroit people making it look like them alone come from places. Detroit people, we love you, but good gosh. When I make it look like say there is no other city except Detroit City. And as you can see in the comments, there are other cities. Other cities and other titties. Brooklyn in the house. Brooklyn, you see that? Kingston, Jamaica in the house. Can I talk to him, Auntie? Auntie Riri, can I talk to you? Memphis, St. Louis, Detroit, Baltimore are listed as the most dangerous based on the... Well, I mean, all right. All right. I'm just saying, everybody just bad these days. We don't understand what's going on. Everybody, you can't just calm down. So Greg was upset, right? It look as though D-Town, knock and buck, D-Town again. Hold on. You're a Detroit person to Auntie Riri, Marshall, Atlanta. These are the cities I'm seeing right now. Hold on, man. People are give it to me today. Birmingham, Alabama. Shout out to Birmingham. Dallas. D-Town. Dallas. What is it, Auntie Riri? Dallas? Y'all are, listen to me. Y'all are getting out of hand. Because the eyes of Auntie Riri are upon you. Anything you do, she's gonna see. When you're in Texas, look behind you. Because that's where Auntie Riri is gonna be. Get them Auntie Riri. Because, once you say Texas, that me think about, Texas Ranger, Once you say Texas, D-Town, Dallas is D-Town. So that means, all right, well, Dave, probably the land of Oz, eh? You come from the land of Oz, Monique. Y'all are something else, man. O'Neill. No, there's a list of cities, including Detroit, that are on the list. Deadly crimes like Oakland, Baltimore, St. Louis, Chicago. All right. Greg was just out of the world. St. Kitts and Nevis. German. You come from St. Kitts, German? You're a Kittitian? I like that. St. Kitts and Nevis is a nice place, friends. I've been to St. Kitts. I've been to Trinidad. And I haven't been to Bahamas. So I need to come to Bahamas at some point in time. But those are nice places to visit. If you have the time to go on vacation for those who live in the States. Those are some nice places to go to. If you don't want to go to Jamaica. You have family now where? Wichita. Love it from Oz, eh? Somebody said it from Oz. What you mean you need a remix, Auntie Riri? It's Alma's from East Africa. It's so far we are, friends. From East Africa. Don't play. Alma's is from East Africa. Don't play no games, friends. We show global. Our show is global, just so you know. For the people who are coming. Just so you know, I have a global audience. A global audience. I've never been to Bahamas. And it's a shame. Misty, it's a shame. I need to go to Bahamas. It's a shame. I need to go. It's a shame. They moved to Georgia and work for Wayne, eh? We're shouting out cities. If you're just coming in, Mr. Greg said come from Detroit, and I feel like I need to give my audience the opportunity to shout their cities out. So in case you're just coming in, bear with me. Trinidad and Tobago. I think I've been to Trinidad. Was it once or twice? I believe it's 2 times. I love Bacon Shark from Trinidad and Tobago. Is that what it is? Bacon Shark? I love that. The audience is global, friends. Just so you know. Oh, Erica, you come from Chicago. Lord God. You're from Chicago, Chi-Town. Chi-Town in the house. Global. I think global like Mike Chips right now. Of course, Auntie Riri. My audience is as global as Mike Chips. Global just like Mike's Chips. All right, let's jump into it. Let's go into it today. Okay, Amber fans, I did not do it. I'm not the one that's doing this. Only need to talk to the writers. Montego Bay and Bahamas in the house. Big up yourself. Nassau is in the house. Big up yourself. Amber fans, I'm not the one doing this. I promise you. Me promise you. Me don't know why Amber is the way she is right now. You can't blame me. Please, tackle the writers them. Please, me I beg you. Tackle the writers. What do you mean you're just local, Auntie Riri? You're global to the other people. What are you talking about here? Auntie Riri, behave yourself. Will Dave wait? Will Dave wait on Amber? Today I was on Facebook, and a lot of women on Facebook, they are in fantasy land. Miami, Florida, big up yourself in the house. That is Caris from Miami. And y'all know how Florida, women them, nice and thing, Bacon Shark is the life. That's correct. Y'all know how it works. Portmore, Jamaica right now. Bowden Town. Hear that? Grand Cayman business. Portmore, support, sure. You know it still. Will Dave wait? Let's start right there, son. Amber fans, listen. If you don't want the girl get talked about, tell him to stop playing skits with her. We have to talk about her. I'm just trying to avoid her, but hey. Will Dave wait? Will he wait on poor little old Amber? Nope. Our kinfolks, our kinfolk, Yankar, our kinfolk, Dave will not wait. No, him not go wait. Maybe. All right. Hey, you never know. If I was Amber, I would go talk to my lawyer and I would get a second opinion. I would talk to Natasha and ask her what's her option since Anthony won't sign the papers. No, Dave will not wait. He just telling her what she wants to hear. Amber is just being Amber, and I don't like Dave. I don't think Dave will wait. He wants to disappear even now. Knew it, felt it. Dave is here for a good time and not a long time. Of course, Dave will wait. This is the perfect Amber we're talking about. Money law, it early enough. You start punch them. No, he will not wait. Team Amber no matter what. No, Dave is not waiting. No, because he does not have to wait. Because Amber is a fling pum pum right, left and center. Where am I wait for? Why Dave need to wait? Nope. Lawrenceville, is that Lawrenceville, Georgia? Big up yourself. And St. Catherine, Portmore. Big up yourself. In the house. No. Dave is a player for a while until he can't do it anymore. That no sounds like a Dave song beat. Nope. Dave ain't waiting. Heck to the no. Dave would be crazy to think about a cheating wife. Amber is not waiting for Dave. She's not getting a divorce. Amber needs to go see a lawyer and ask. Is Dave gonna wait? No. Waiting for this divorce is easy for Dave. because he's getting the pum pum. He's already getting the pum pum. There's nothing to wait on. And some people will look at it. What does vows mean? Stay together forever? The vows to go there and still cheat? Side hustle, side piece? If Amber gets a motion of default judgment after 30 days of filing the complaint and has responded to the complaint, he did respond. For those who keep saying Anthony has not responded, he has responded. That's what they're battling right now. So take that out on the mind. She cannot file a what you call it, a motion of default. She cannot. She cannot file this because Anthony has responded. He stated he's not going to give her 50%. Amber is in Kai's house. No need to wait. It's an easy wait for Dave because he doesn't want a full commitment, correct? I read somewhere that Dave had a connection to the lake house lady. Always team Amber. It won't be a divorce. What if Dave says, we don't need Anthony's money? I'd fall out of a seat. That would be a good one. If I say that one, will there be one? Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. What is he waiting for? He got everything from Amber. Unfortunately, again, Amber is playing herself. Dave is a serpent with a silver tongue. Let me ask you a question. Will Dave marry Amber? In your mind, based on what you've heard, did you hear anything that Dave tell you that he went to marry Amber? Come chat. Come in chat. Will Dave marry Amber? Based on what you listen to Dave. Based on listening to Dave, does it sound like Dave going to marry Amber? It don't sound like that to me, but maybe y'all know something I don't know.
Yeah, it's a process.
Yeah.
It's a process. I'm willing to wait out until you handle the business.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I just, I don't know. I'm scared he might get fed up. Like it might take too long. I mean, I don't know what other women you may have in your life, and maybe you might decide to move on with one of them.
Listen, you want me to go to a bar in Atlanta and find Amber?
All right, let's get some what you call now, some context. Somebody's asking some things. How long? Watch this, friends. Did Iman Shumpert and Tiana look here, friends. For those who are expecting a quick knockout blow, I just want you to see this. For those who keep asking the question about moving forward with motion and all of the other fandangles that you have been talking about, pay attention to the screen. Pay close attention to the screen. One moment, Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert's divorce took approximately 18 months, with the process lasting from the initial filing in January 2023 to its finalization on July 1st, 2024. Although the separation was not announced until September 2023, confidential court records show the petition was filed 9 months prior. Do you see this? For those who are trying to create something that doesn't exist, there you go. Divorces take long. Divorces take a while, especially if the next party is not responding. So if you think this is a quick thing, it's not a quick thing. Just so you have some context, this is no cakewalk. He's not going to just give her the money just like that. Antoinette with the super chat has asked a question. Antoinette says, I have a question. If Amber gets on a podcast and tell what happened between Anthony and Shayla to the world, do you think that would give her the divorce and the 50%? Just asking. Here's a question. Do you think it would benefit Amber to talk about her divorce on a podcast right now? That's the question. That is the question. We're going to get into that question. It's a good question, Antoinette. Thank you for the super chat. That is a very good question. So let's ask a little questions. Hey, we can't Google everything, but we can get just some context. Yeah, come on. One moment for me, please. Antoinette, this is the answer to your question. This is the answer to your question. Antoinette, this is the answer to your question. Yes, talking about your divorce on a podcast while proceedings are active in Georgia can severely impact your case. Public statements, even in the audio form, are discoverable and can be used as evidence to influence child custody, asset division, or allegations of misconduct as warned. You see that? Do you see that? There you go. And they gave you a case right here, so. They gave you a case here, right here. So she may not want to be talking about this right now. She may want to be quiet about that. Good question. She may not want to be talking about this right now. If Melissa tells, she will lose her job. Amber's divorce won't take long to resolve because many people have met Dave and knows about Dave and Amber. Ernestine will turn in her like a black snake once he finds out that she knew Trey. It won't last long. I say it's not going to last long. Amber will also open herself to talking about Wayne, which the court will hurt her drastically. Well, I'm going to get on a podcast to talk about Dave. Dave is observing Amber. He's processing the fact that divorce will not happen and he will move on with someone else if not with her. Do you guys see this? So Amber shouldn't be speaking to Dave about her divorce or Ernestine. Well, they're saying she shouldn't be doing it in a public space because it's admissible. Whatever she says is admissible in court. That's what they're saying. Let me read y'all's comments because y'all know we're talking about this. If she wants to be free, she can speak. She can be free to speak. She should ask her lawyer whether she should, as Auntie Riri says, speak freely. right now, it would be best for her not to say anything because they could use it against her if she slip up. So it would be best for her not to say anything. She shouldn't. But none of these women have self-control, correct? Amber has talked enough. She came out of the gate talking to Dave about getting a divorce, and he's practically a stranger. She was entirely ridiculous for that one. There you go. Come on, friends. Come on now. Come on, friends. Let's do it. They should let Amber walk away and keep his money, but this won't, because it would shorten the drama. Amber seemed to be the only one who gets consequences in Skitland anyways. O'Neill, I have a feeling that Melissa is going to expose Amber and Dave's relationship, and after that, the backlash, Dave will no longer be interested, or Amber is going to end up pregnant. One out of these two. Green Walmart, I believe the pregnancy. Something tell me Amber going to get pregnant. I don't know what it is. Something tell me Amber going to get pregnant. Something tells me that. It would benefit Amber to get away from any man until her divorce is over. It would. But she's not right now. She decided her mind that she want man. Just like how Anthony is thirsty, she's also thirsty. It's a natural reaction. Just like how Anthony wants some pum pum, she needs the D. That's it. Hey, see, I'm honest, friends. I'm honest. No comment on the divorce. No, none of that. I just want to see how Dave responds to finding out about Amber and Wayne. No, Anthony would not give her half. If anything, that would make him angry. Absolutely not. So it's best not to talk about it, Antoinette. I think all indications are pointing into that. Wayne planned to question her about the divorce. She already suspect that Anthony knows Amber is seeing someone else. I think so. That's a good question. Do you think? Even though Anthony kind of slow, and I'll be honest with you, nature, Anthony's slow, but I'm going to ask a question to the audience. Do you think do you believe Anthony knows that Amber is cheating? Do you think Anthony believes Amber is cheating? That's the question. Do you think Anthony believes she's cheating? I don't, you know what, I'm almost tempted to say no. I'm almost tempted to say that Anthony's in delusion. I'm tempted to say that he's delusional. Just like I'm delusional about the smoking, I think he's delusional about the cheating. I think Anthony thinks Amber is cheating on him. Did Anthony ask her about the play date? No. He didn't. Let me see y'all's comment. Y'all say Tiana Taylor had a Reese. Had Reese. The old saying, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Amber has both her hands showing. Yes. I would want to say this. Anthony is in denial about Amber cheating. I would want to say that. Meaning him can't believe there's another man. True or false? Maybe O'Neill wrong. I don't know. This is what O'Neill think. I'm going to tell you what I think. I could be wrong. Friends, I could be wrong. This one is not one I have like a full picture on based on his reactions in the scenes. I don't have a full picture on this, so let me just say I don't have the full wherewithal on this one. Bilderberg Boy, thank you very much for the super chat. Bilderberg Boy said, Dave's speech and mannerism reminds me of a pimp. If Amber does get pregnant, she's trifling enough to give Anthony some and blame the baby on him. I think she probably might do that. I think she'll pin a baby on him. Bilderberg Boy, you know what? I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to ask a question because that's fair. I think if he does, but he doesn't want to believe that. That's what I think it is. Dubstar, that's what I think it is. I think Anthony probably knows she's cheating, but he don't want to believe it. Just like Shayla and the smoke. Amber is dumb enough to get caught cheating. It's time for divorce court for Amber and Anthony. Get to the court skits and let the judge rule and stop writing it like Anthony has all the power and Amber has no choice. The judge decides, not this creep. Well, him can decide that him don't want to give away whatever it is. If Amber gets pregnant, as long as she's married to Anthony, he will be the child's legal father. Ooh, not quite. You sure about that? Hold on. Give me a moment. Hold on, Bilderberg boy, because I think some people are coming up with some things. Yes. Ooh. Wow. Teresa Davis just pulled one off of me. Teresa, thank you. Wow. Ain't that some ish? Wow. Look at this, friends. Look at this. Teresa Davis brought this up to us. Teresa, thank you very much, because see, every day I learn something new. Every day y'all teach me something new. That's why I love to come out and talk to y'all, because of the mind. Y'all's mind, I want to say, let me say this to you, honestly. I love when y'all come to the lives, because you always come with something for O'Neal learn. Because believe me, O'Neal does not know everything. Trust me. No matter what no one think, I'm telling y'all right now, O'Neal don't know everything. Watch this, friends. They're saying, yes, in Georgia, if your wife gives birth while you're still legally married, you are legally presumed to be the father, even if the child is not biologically yours. This presumption of legitimacy means you are legally responsible for child support and parental obligations unless the court determines otherwise. Wow. Stick a pin, friends. Woo. That one the harsh. Woo. That's a gut punch. Wow. Jeez. Woo. Wow. My wife better not try none of this. Better not try none of this. If a woman does this to me, I would become a deadbeat. This is the only circumstance I would become. Wow. Let me give you some more context into it. Legal presumption. Georgia law presumes that any child born during marriage is a child of the marriage, making the husband the legal father. Separation does not matter. The presumption holds true even if you are separated and living apart, or in the process of divorce when the child is born. Overturning the presumption, you must act quickly through a divorce attorney to rebut this presumption. A DNA test alone is not enough. You must get a court order to prove that you are not the legal father. The husband is typically listed on the birth certificate if the couple is married at the time of birth, as highlighted. Wow. Wow. She getting pregnant, y'all. She's gonna get pregnant. She's gonna get, wow. You. Teresa, I just want to say to you, Teresa, thank you very much. Thank you. You taught me something, Teresa. Don't breed any girl in Georgia. That's what you're telling me. Teresa, you're telling me something, Teresa. Avoid living in Georgia because the laws are crazy. The laws are crazy. The laws are crazy. This is a crazy law. Do y'all see this? Who, at that moment, Carol, who made these laws? The woman is even, if she's even separated, Now, let's just say the baby come out big and black because a black baby, right? The baby comes out black. We both know that if the baby comes out excessively black, this is a plot twist. Writers, please don't watch this. Can you please, can someone tell the writers not to watch this? If you see any writers in the chat, tell them not to watch this. Don't give us a storyline, please. I am willing to bet that Amber will not get pregnant. I'm telling y'all, Dave is very calculating. But do you see this though, Carrie? Carrie, if she gets pregnant, Anthony is still presumed the father. In other words, Dave does not lose. Dave bread is buttered on all sides. Wow. Wow. That's all I'm ever said to this. Wow. Wow. Whoever. Whew. Jeez. This is legal in all 50 states. You think so, Teresa? No, man, Teresa, you beat me up right now. Hold on. Let me find my state, Teresa, because I'm here in California now. I can't afford for this app me I know. You're mad? You must be mad. Take which jacket? O'Neal is not taking any jackets. O'Neal is not taking any jackets. No way. No way. Hold on, the Teresa. Hold on, the Teresa. California. Teresa? Teresa, I'm going to watch out right now, Teresa. How me know? Teresa, you make me get afraid now. I'm now scared now. Teresa, I'm scared now. Teresa, I get scared now. Friends, I'm scared. No, I'm scared. No, man, I'm scared now. I'm scared now. Teresa, I'm scared now. Teresa, you scare me. Teresa, you have scared me. Because the woman can go out and go breed and come back and say it's mine and me have a father, Teresa. No, man, Teresa, I'm very scared. You have scared me, Teresa. Congratulations. Do you think that Amber or Dave will have sexual protection? Of course. Them people have ride it all the time, Charmaine, without anything. Carol, I said with Carolyn, so we just wrote their new skits. Oh my gosh. Teresa, you scare me, Teresa. I'm afraid now, Teresa. I'm afraid. I am afraid. Let me say this now, friends. I'm officially afraid. I'm married, Teresa. I'm married, so I'm afraid right now. What do you mean? I have to watch myself right now. I have to watch myself right now. I have to watch myself. Teresa, what do you mean? Jesus, Savior, Teresa. You see how the law is made? You see what I'm telling you about the law? Do you see how the... Why am I telling you? Wow. Wow. But look how the woman is not presumed. Watch, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is the sad part about this. If your husband gets a woman pregnant, gets an outside pregnant while married. Look at this. I'm going to show you how women get away. I'm telling you all, while married, are you legally the mother? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to show y'all why the laws are not made for men. In the United States of America, this is crazy. Look at this. The next time I hear women complain about double standard, I'm going to scream. Look at this, ladies. Look, Teresa, look at this. I want to show you how the law is made against men in this. No, you are not the legal mother of your husband's conceived child with any other woman in Georgia. The biological mother is the legal mother. I just want to show y'all this. So in other words, your wife can go out and cheat, get pregnant, and basically he's presumed the father. And he doesn't have to know. So you can pin the baby on him like pin the donkey. No, hey, no. Miss T, me not encourage him, but good God, Miss T, me never know this is what the laws were. I'm clutching my pearls. May I clutch my pearls right now? I'm clutching the pearls right now. Me scared. O'Neal finally gets. I'm finally scared. Before I was okay. I wasn't as scared, but now I'm finally scared. No, scare me, Teresa. You scare me, Teresa. I'm finally scared. Teresa, I'm finally scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. This law is old. This is why it doesn't pay for men to get married in America. There are plenty of men taking care of kids that are not theirs. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. That is correct. This is terrible. This is a terrible law. Well, O'Neal, it's a difference. She didn't push out the baby, so they knew it's no chance. She's a real mother, bro. I'm just saying, Moneyla, even if you did a DNA test, it still doesn't matter. You still have to petition the court to get it changed, In other words, the court could say, well, you know what, Moneyla, you brought all this evidence, but Miss T, you know me love black love, Miss T. You know only love black love. And you know only why you forget married. More walk down the aisle. More want to see you walking down the aisle, Miss T, right? Only wants to see you walking down the aisle. But Miss T, these things are wickedness. May I have something on my lip? Okay. Miss T, a wickedness this. This is wickedness. This is wickedness. Miss T, me, I get nervous. I'm getting nervous right now. I'm nervous. Y'all are marrying 304s, and that's what you get. I'm now nervous. O'Neal, you said there's Miss T, it ring true. No guarantees. There are no guarantees. Doesn't matter. In the law of the court, if the child was conceived in another relationship, it is the current spouse responsibility to the child. Until otherwise by the court. Good evening, Terrian. Terrian, we're just finding out, Terrian, that if, let's say I'm married, Terrian, and my wife is to go out there and to get a baby, she get pregnant, and I show the court that this is not my child, I have to remove it. Because the court is going to presume that I am the father. What? I may never sleep with a woman and I know me do it? Wow. Jesus Savior. O'Neal, it is like that in the Caribbean. It cannot be like this in the Caribbean. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all, no. Don't tell me that, no way. No way. You tell me this and I'll get scared now. No way. No way. Let me, hold on. Wait, in Jamaica too? No, man, then Lord, them make fit. That mean me need to be a side man. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Maybe only needs to go back to being at no way. I cannot believe the risks. Is it, Deborah, you're right. Is it better to be a sideman then? I have to ask the ladies, what are the benefits for men, ladies? Why may I say? Wait, me I put the lies in my head, Miss T. We are telling them that they're putting lies in my head. Moneyla and Bilderberg boy, right now, I don't know. Gentlemen, save yourself. Save yourselves, gentlemen. Because that means I'm going to have to be monitoring all the movements that my wife doing. Is it better to be it's crazy. So if my wife goes out there and let me read this law again. If my wife goes out and she gets pregnant while we're separated, I am presumed to be the father, and I would have to go to the court and petition the court to say that I am not the father. That is a crazy law. Should I go back to being a side man? Miss T, tell me the truth, Miss T. Do I need to go back to being a side man, Miss T, after I've changed? After I'm reformed and changed, Miss T? Don't say that to them? All right, I'm not going to say that to them. You know, I'm going to, gentlemen, don't get scared. Mommy, welcome in, Mommy. Mommy, the discussion tonight is very hot. The discussion tonight is hot. Monila, I might be getting a baby soon, just like yourself. So I have to wonder now if I mind, because if I don't mind, I'm in trouble. I'm nervous right now. I'm nervous. I am extremely nervous. Jesus, I don't know. Only you're giving the writers material. I'm not going to say anything else about it. I'm going to leave it go. I'm just saying. Wow. 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 Friends, if she files for a divorce and she breeds a child from another man, Anthony will be responsible for child support and alimony, and she'll be entitled to half of his assets. Wow. What if the man cannot have any children and a man is messed up? Tessie, the law is saying until you go to the courts and you petition the courts to get a divorce or to tell the court that that's not your kid and the court accepts it, you are the father. Three jacket come O'Neal way. Del Marie, don't tell me that. Y'all get me scared now. Nobody make O'Neal get scared. Please, may I beg you. Don't scare O'Neal. Stephanie, yes, I'm not worried, Stephanie. Stephanie, I don't know. Stephanie, I don't know. Mommy, that's correct. The law is there. The law is the law. I didn't create it, Mommy. That's what it is. The law says, Mommy, this is the law. Mommy, this is the law. I run it from in Jamaica. I ran it for in, what is it now? In Georgia. I ran it for a lot of different things. And it's the same law. If the wife wow, that's friends, y'all give me something to think about. Y'all let me just say that. Deborah, Teresa, thank you very much for giving me something to think about. Teresa, I gotta give you credit. I gotta give you credit for that one. So if Amber gets pregnant, it's a win. You see that? If Amber gets pregnant, this is a win. Wow. Wow. If you deal with a pregnant woman and her and the child live under your roof and y'all break up, the man who's responsible for child support. Teresa, you are a godsend. You've informed the men in my chat what they need to do. Men, move accordingly. The men in the chat that are not yet married, please. What's that on there? Okay, it's nothing. The men in the chat that are not yet married, please proceed with caution. Men, because of Teresa, she has taught us something. Please proceed with caution. Teresa, you are a godsend. You've been sent from heaven. I think you're a godsend, Teresa, because me never know this. What do you mean, Miss T? The man never proceed with caution. Me have to make sure that you and Erica are really serious. I don't want to pull up fast one from the men in my chat. I need you, because I know you're single. I need you and Erica to be serious. I need Goddess London to be serious. I don't want you to pin anything on these men. What you mean? Me can't make nobody else get into the issues. Lord gosh. Will Anthony accept Amber's outside baby? He has to. He has to. Chat, look at it. If Amber gets pregnant, she wins. She win. She wins. Miss T, I would hope that you're a good girl. I would hope so. I would hope. So far, women know of you that you have been very, very good. Wives pay child support for men's babies. Barely. Nature, right, because he said at first the house was in the LLC, but that's why Amber got her own house. If something happened to Anthony, she would have nowhere to go. Nah, should get some things. If Amber gets pregnant, what is on my lip? What, is it something on my lip or something? Friends? I don't know. I feel like something up on my lip. I don't know what's going on. This is why you either... you either swallow or take facials because we're not doing anything. Bilderberg boy said him now get anything going. Amber sold the house. Why are y'all giving Anthony another outside baby? Me not know. Bilderberg boy, behave yourself. Behave yourself, Bilderberg boy. Behave yourself. I do have material people in my chat, Bilderberg boy. Behave yourself, Bilderberg boy. Stop it. Stop it, Bilderberg boy. Wow. 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 Teresa, you have me dumbfounded. Teresa, I'm not going to lie with you, Teresa. I am dumbfounded by the information that you just gave me. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. The information has discombobulated me. My belly feels weak right now. Same for Kai because he's assumed responsibility. All states are the same. Charmaine, O'Neill, and Teresa doing that. Me not do nothing. It's just, me not know. I don't know. Women pay child support for kids that's not there. Ambers can have her wages garnished if Shayla files for... Not sure. I'm not sure about this. I'm not quite sure. Let's see that. That's a good question. Hold on. If your husband have a baby with another woman and is not paying child support, will the court make you responsible in Georgia? Interesting. Here we go. It's not true. Miss Nice. So it's saying, this is what it is saying, Miss Nice. I'm telling you, men get the short end of the stick, my lady. This is men get the stick. So here we go, Miss Nice. In Georgia, you are generally not personally responsible for your husband's child support obligations for a child he had with another woman, as it is his personal debt. However, this new child can be considered a qualified child in your husband's incomes calculation, which may lower the amount of child support he pays for your own child. So you're not supposed to be paying any child support. Nope. You're not responsible. It's a personal obligation and not a dual obligation. That's what they're saying. It happened in Texas. Let's check it in Texas. Somebody said it happened in Texas. Let's go for Texas. Give us a moment, friends. We're learning today. We're learning. Here you go again. So it must be some reason why they, maybe because they file taxes together. If you file taxes together, that's different. If you file taxes together, that is different. So listen to this. No, in Texas, you are generally not responsible for child support for your husband with another woman. Only biological, legal, or adoptive parents are obligated to pay child support. That's what it is. What you mean, Erica? What you mean about O'Neill for hush? What me I hush about Erica? When no want try pin babies on the men, them I have to warn them from now. Since as you know, me can't save myself right now. I need to save some of the other men. They can only take the wife's taxes if she. That's what I figured it was. If she filed a joint return, they can take her taxes. That's what I figured it was. Wow, chat, you are doing a wonderful job. Y'all are doing a wonderful job this evening. Y'all are really, really pushing. Y'all come prepared. Listen to me. I love what y'all got going on this evening. I love it. Teresa, me no know. You are the belle of the ball this evening, Teresa. You don't understand, Teresa, how my stomach hurting me right now. Bilderberg boy, behave yourself. The ladies them me no want pressure them too much, Bilderberg boy. Black woman or the stuff like that, eh? Okay. So Anthony said she needs to sign the papers. So let's go. This is getting tense, O'Neill. It is getting tense. It is, hey, let's move on. This is why they go into the future shows. That's right. Well, a man better be putting the plan B in his pockets to make sure the woman takes it after sex. You know what, Deborah? I'll tell you this. I've heard of men giving women plan Bs and it not working. Let me just say that. If Amber gets pregnant, would you rather who would be Wayne want to be the father regardless of the time of the conception? Look at Shayla and Anthony. We're saying that if Amber gets pregnant, Anthony is responsible at this moment. So listen to this now. Shayla is already getting more. This is true from Mommy. Shayla's already getting more from this from Anton and the state requires, so she won't get any more money. She'll get less. That's true. So listen to Amber speaking here to Anthony. I don't know what she was doing.
You don't mean it, and that's okay. Because I want my freedom too, man. And why keep each other in misery? Why can't we just love each other from afar? I am just begging you to please, just sign the papers.
Okay. Okay. You want me to sign the papers? I'll sign the papers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After your girl spent her day, her morning, giving up her cookies to Dave, she has the audacity in front of the man's son with him like a pampy on, cause him have on him like a pampas, with Kai in him pampas, eh? She has the audacity to tell him he need to sign the papers. Well, respond, Anthony.
But you know one thing, Amber? I work really hard to get the things that I have.
I know.
Yeah. So if I sign those papers, I plan on keeping those things. 100%. So if I sign the papers, you get nothing.
Correct. She come over here with her Dave smelling self after she rub up on Dave. After she was all up over Dave, she have the galls. Anthony crush her hopes and her dreams after she fantasizing all morning with her side man. Thank you very much, Charmaine, with her bright self. Because she bright. You cock up over by Dave. Cocked up over by Dave. That is not true. Both the lawyer says that she can get more than 50%. The judge has to still make a judgment, correct. And right now she's cheating. So that needs to be a thing you need to work on. Right now she is cheating. On top of wanting 50%, Miss Pink. Because we were going to be okay with the 50%, you know, Miss Pink. But you can't cheat and get 50%. She wants to be cocked up with her side man, having her feet in the air, doing the okey pokey, and she still want 50% for what? What are you paying her for? No. Go wait. With our Dave smelling self, she smell like Dave. She was over here smelling like Dave. She was smelling, y'all know she was smelling like Dave. Y'all, I'm not lying. She's in the same clothes and she doesn't change clothes either. The other day she came home in the trench coat, the same dirty trench coat that she's been laying it up on Dave. Nasty, filthy trench coat, eh? Trench coat chronicles. After she done give Dave the trench coat special. With her frozen self. Anthony could have smelled the frozenness. The fish not fresh. The fish was not fresh. Y'all know the fish wasn't fresh. Don't bother with it, Miss Pink. Come again. Ambam ain't bothered y'all. Look here. O'Neal has not done anything. The fish is not fresh. And y'all know the fish is not fresh. Y'all know the fish is not fresh. Don't bother with it, please. Amber fans, don't bother with it. Y'all know she come here with the fish when not fresh. A can of sardines, basically. Come here with our sardines smelling self. Come here with her can of sardines. Think you can come trick me with our can of sardines, with our big can of sardines. You can't trick me with our can of sardines. No, friends, no. No means no. Y'all are out of pocket for that. You know y'all are out of pocket for this. No. We must leave Amber alone. Come here with her. Can you guys put some fish in the chat? Can you please put some fish in the chat? She was smelling like fish. Please put fishes in the chat. Let me find some fish. Let me get some fish. Come here so with our little fish. Eh? Rink. Put some fish in the chat. You come here smelling with the old piece of fish. Bring the fish in. How dare you bring that old tuna fish? How dare you bring the tuna fish here? How dare you bring the tuna fish? That big old tuna fish, huh? She is bright and feisty. She is out of pocket for bringing the tuna fish. She not even washed the fish. The fish is not washed. And y'all know this. Amber fans, please, don't bother with it. Don't make it look like O'Neal is being mean. I'm not being mean. Don't make it look like I'm being mean. She brought a whole can of sardines. Recipe Anthony asking for 50%. Can you imagine? She hasn't even showered. If you're going to ask me for 50%, the least you can do is shower. If you're ladies, if you're going to ask a man for 50%, the least you can do is to shower. Listen to me. We are not on Anthony's side, but come on now, Amber fans. Anthony came and smelling like poop the other day. That now go cut it. The point of the matter right now is that she come in here smelling like a can of tuna fish. Yeah. She get a Hadouken from Street Fighter for sure. Bilderberg, boy, that's correct. That's exactly what she get. Queen which part? This is your queen. This is your queen. Detroit Amber, returning from the streets. Coming from out of the street. She's for the streets. Coming from the streets doing this. Is there a skit showing her and Dave doing anything this morning? Del Marie, they have suggested she's been doing things. Every time she's around Dave, that's what she's doing. And because it's Abby's birthday, Abby, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Abby. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Happy birthday, Abby. Happy birthday. Wanna know me? I was singing happy birthday to y'all. There you go. She came here. O'Neal, I'm not upset. Erica, I'm not upset. Y'all, please tell Abby happy birthday, please. Today's her birthday. Abby, happy birthday. You don't get to bring your tuna fish smelling self. Okay? You don't get to bring your little tuna fish right off the street and be asking for 50%. It's not going to work. It is not going to work. But nonetheless, keep going, Anthony. What do y'all guys want from the man? Sometimes I don't know what people want from Anthony. Y'all want him just to keel over. He's already rated C for clown. She's got some nerve. That's why Kai looked at her like that, because that's the first time Kai has not hugged her. Kai did not want to hug her. Did y'all see that? Kai did not want to hug her because of the energy. The energy that she had. Look here, Amber fans. In case y'all don't know, I really was rooting for the Amber character to do better than this. She has disappointed me and she's disappointed her fans. Because everything that she has accused Anthony of, she is also extremely guilty of. Is that bun the people in the chat like that? Only look come say the men smell. So men don't smell, but women do when they cheat. Of course men smell, men have whatever it is. Of course they do. Both of them do, depending on what they want to do. Kai can smell the BS. Let the battle begin. Amber deserves something out of this. Not 50%, but at least 20%. That's what I'm saying. You don't deserve 50% for what you're doing. No. So here's the thing I said this morning. She has to choose. She's saying she wants Dave, but you want 50%. She has to choose. She let me down. Y'all don't understand that. The Amber fans, them who come in here and get upset with O'Neal, you don't understand how let down I am. Because O'Neal tried, some way, somehow, they made me find a way for root fear. And this is the outcome. Me upset, me vex. That's one to get. She should have known Anthony was not going to take it easy, and he shouldn't. O'Neal, when we review Amber, when say me I go hard and review Amber, I still say Amber deserves nothing. If she truly sees Days as a future, she would need 50%. That's good. I'm an Amber fan, but I'm disappointed. We are disappointed in her. That's what it is, Amber fans. People are disappointed in her. In case you don't realize, most of the people are disappointed in the Amber character. There are tuna fish. Think the baby was smart. The baby knows what he's looking at. Why isn't he coming with a counter offer? He has come with a counter offer. The offer is nothing. Walk away. He has given her a counter offer, Erica. The counter offer is, I'm not giving you 50. Disappointed, friends. Cheese and sauerkraut. It's not easy, you know. Well, I don't know what sauerkraut and that what you call it, is that German dish. Somebody cooked sauerkraut for me a long time, and I was like, ooh. I've never liked the smell of sauerkraut, but hey, I mean, I know it's people in America eat it, and people in Germany, it's a German dish. It's never been my thing, but people like it. O'Neal, please tell Wayne to stop making Amber look like she, to make Shayla looks great. We're never gonna respect Shayla over here, though, Stephanie. I'm gonna be honest with you, Stephanie. Shayla ain't gonna get my support, not because of what Amber's got going on. My views on Amber does not change my views on Shayla. Not because I'm now giving Amber the business means I'm going to support Shayla. Never. 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 Me know you're not. Look here, Nancy B. the Scratcher, I know you're not disappointed because you're never disappointed in anything that Amber does. You're never disappointed. For you, Amber can do no wrong. She is a saint. Saint Amber. It's Saint Amber. So the big question now is this. Okay. Does Amber really want a divorce? Does Amber really want a divorce? Yes or no? That is the question for y'all. Does she really want a divorce? Because if she really wants a divorce, she can just leave everything. If Dave is the one, does Amber really want a divorce? Because there's a difference between wanting a divorce and wanting some money for a divorce. It's two different things. You either want a divorce right now, you don't care about nothing, you just want out, or you want some money for a divorce. Be honest. She wants some money for a divorce. Let's be real. Let's be real about it, Amber fans. She wants some money for a divorce. She don't want a divorce. She wants some money for a divorce. It's two different things. You want some money or you want some money for a divorce. One out of the two. If Dave is the man, then she could have walked away right now. If Dave is really the man, if Dave is the man for her, she should walk away right now. Meridial's comments. If Dave is really the man, does Amber come with rice and peas and cabbage? Basically, I want you to give Anthony the same business you give Anthony. Of course, we give Anthony the same business. Erica, I expect Anthony to be a clown. He's always been a clown. He's always been corny. I expect him to be corny. May expect that of him. This that Amber doing now, me never. Yes, I did, but I didn't. Me know old Amber, but I was expecting this was the new Amber. That is what is different between the both of this. I expect Anthony to act like a fool. He's been a fool. Him not stand up on anything. Surely she showered before leaving Dave's place. Sometime, hey. No. Yes. Anthony has an outside baby and she went to jail. No. Shayla will never get my support. Yes. Amber really want that money. She need the money. We're all disappointed, but it seems people judge Amber harsher than anyone else. Yes, Aminita, they judge her harsher because they expect better of her. When people expect better of you, they're going to judge you harder. They don't expect anything of Anthony, so they don't judge him hard because they don't expect anything of him. You already know what he is. The judgment is already formed. I don't think people are understanding, why Amber gets the judgment she gets. People were expecting better of the Amber character. That's why the critique is so hard. She really has let people down. Anthony don't let nobody down. Everybody know who Anthony was. We've been seeing it. Shoot, you spent $200,000 on a wedding. That's why it's so different. I hope it turns around that Anthony hires Dave. Yes, she wants the divorce and she wants the money. No, or she would ask for less. I say no, but I'm gonna read what y'all say. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. Yes, she does. Amber just walk away with what she has, and if she really wants a divorce, this is her only choice. Nope, exactly, Tina. Just making up skits. Me? Yes. So she can be a 304. She need the money, so she can't be a 304. She want a divorce. At this point, I don't know where Amber's mind is. Hush up. Leave everything. That's what I'm telling you. You have to leave everything. No. She wants the money. O'Neal, take to the writer, please. Amber don't want a divorce. Yes, because she now wants to be with Dave. Amber don't even go to the restaurant anymore, just being around Dave. That's true. Amber wants to get paid. Ant is holding the control button. He's pressing her to make her stay in line or walk away with nothing. Well, walk away with nothing. What's wrong with that? Writers had to make her look bad so Shayla looks good. To me, Eileen, Shayla will never look good. Shayla is always the Shayla I know. There's nothing that has changed. So if y'all think this changes O'Neal's perception of Shayla, it doesn't. They would have to change the character for me. I will never support Shayla. Can you imagine the look on Honeypot is going to have to see Amber during their first podcast? That's correct. I saw. She took a shower before coming in. Shayla said one truth. She went to Amber's door to get him. She said Amber has never chosen you first. True. Yes, she thinks she does. Let's see how it weighs in her odds. No, she could walk away from it all and ask for nothing. Exactly, or something reasonable. No, yes. Amber wants the money. She wants the money. Divorce ASAP. Nah. Amber is frozen, but she deserves some money for her demotion. Amber is below the outside baby and Shayla. If Amber thinks Dave is worth it, she can walk away. Amber should ask Dave, can she move in with him since she wants to be so bad, correct? She should walk away. Anthony should have signed a prenuptial agreement. It's not Amber's fault. It's not Amber's fault. He's dumb. Well, right now he's saying I'm not signing. That's right, Amber fans. Defend your queen. Bilderberg Boys Super Chat says Amber and Shayla are the same. Amber just has a brain and Shayla shares a brain. Scooby-Doo. This was always Amber. She had a season of godliness. Bilderberg Boy, I think that's what it is. I don't think it's about what she wants. It's about what she needs. This marriage is not a marriage, just a doomsday, and she needs to divorce whether she knows that or not. You're always a very solid writer, Miss Grant. That's correct. And I think that she needs to walk away with nothing. If she really wants the happiness and to get what she wants to get, I think that's what she needs to do. But if she's going to stay around and do whatever it is, and you know it is. Yes, O'Neal. She let everyone down. That's what I'm telling people. People don't quite understand why Amber gets a flack. Yes, if people expect a lot of you, you're going to get more critique. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. I keep telling y'all that. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all made her a queen. So the queen going to get more critique than anybody else. That's why the government gets a lot of critique, because the government's supposed to know whatever it is. Okay, so Amber can cheat on Anthony twice and still gets treated with care. Anthony has one affair and he gets dragged through the mud. Thank you, Sabrina. When you want out of a relationship, you will leave everything behind for peace. Amber is a gold digger. LeKinsey, thank you very much. Because I know you always fear one thing about you in a LeKinsey, no matter what happens, you always bring the business. O'Neal, because of Shayla, Honeypot will lose Wayne. Correct? Amber has cheated twice since being with Anthony. Amber cheated twice. And I told you guys this. I said, guys, I hope she not cheat again. Because if she cheat again, it'll be 2-1. Since she's been with this man, she's cheated twice. I want the ladies them who are Amber fans to imagine this. Imagine that you have a man and he cheats on you before you get married to him. Right? You have forgiven him. And him cheat on you again. How would you feel? That's my question to the ladies them out there. Erica, because me know you always a defend Nancy be the scratcher. You have a man, him cheat on you one time and you forgive him. And him cheat on you again with somebody else. How would you feel? Misty, the baby is loading right now. Amber baby is loading. Because Dave are gonna breed it. Watch it. Watch it, man. Watch it. Men is always mad when any woman win a divorce, really. And really, Amber ain't perfect. And you didn't talk disgusting things about Shayla. You went too far tonight. Apologize to the character team. The people have said, O'Neal did not correct Shayla. O'Neal did not go too far with Shayla. Really? You're sure? Chat? Does O'Neal go hard on Shayla? Yes or no? Jocelyn, if the answer is yes, I will apologize. I will apologize to you, Jocelyn. If the answer from the audience is yes, I will apologize to you. Don't worry, Jocelyn. Does O'Neal go hard on Shayla? Jocelyn, if the answer is lower than 70%, if you win this one, you know what, Jocelyn? I'm gonna give it a number. Just make it over 50% says yes. Campaign. Jocelyn, go on go campaign. Go on go campaign. Because nobody no drag Shayla like O'Neal. Nobody no drag Shayla like O'Neal. Nobody no drag Shayla like O'Neal. When you come over here, so you can't come. No more when you can't even cross the border with Shayla in your mind. Misty, I want you tell Jocelyn again. Me want you tell Jocelyn again. Anthony is rated C for clown because I expect nothing of him. Him soft, he's weak, and he has not shown me that he's a man that have any substance. So me not expect nothing of him. Me already expect him to be a clown. Me expect him to make mistakes. Well, everybody make mistakes, but I expect him to make some silly, stupid mistakes. Because I'm a clown. But come man, Shayla even have her own song. Amber don't even have a song. Hold on. You do realize that Shayla have a song, right? I wonder if Jocelyn, you're sure? You do realize that Shayla had a song. You do realize that there's a reason why we named it Rooster Nation, right? You know that Angelina and Shayla get even further more, well, I'm not going to say me responsible in popularity, but I'm just going to say that you do know that O'Neal, when O'Neal come for Sheila them, him even created a song for Sheila. That's why you know that. Me not think, me not think you, Jocelyn, me not think you know O'Neal well. Me think you probably don't know O'Neal good, Jocelyn. Take it back, Jocelyn. Take it back. Jocelyn, I want you to take that back. We can say what we want about Anthony. When it comes to his money, he's not weak. We are about to see completely different side of him. That's the part him strong with, the money part. Anything else, him weak. Sheila Humpty Dumpty. We talk about Sheila a million and one time. We even talk about Sheila butt pads. Jocelyn, we talk about Sheila butt pads. We talk about Sheila costume. We talk about Sheila being in a high. We talk about Sheila not being able to read. Jocelyn, take it back. Jocelyn, take it back, please. Of course, we talk about the Sheila character poorly, and we say she not shower up and those things. What I don't like, Jocelyn, is that your girl is out here moving around, moving shady. I'm not amused. Jocelyn, this hurts O'Neal to the core because your girl has embarrassed him. After me ride for her the entire time, she embarrassed me. Me embarrassed. That is correct, Miss Grant. When we invest too much time and energy, the maid outfit, Bigfoot Sheila, we even create our own Bigfoot song. What's going on here is this. The Amber character has let people down. That you have to know. Yellow foot. Look on the chat. Jocelyn, look on the chat. We say Sheila's mileage high. When Sheila gets something, we celebrate. What are we talking about here? Your girl has let us down. That's what's going on right now. They're going to build her up back nonetheless. They will be building her back up, but she has let us down. When she never go to Jamaica, we sing the song, Guess Who's Not Going to Jamaica? Yellow Sheila. Yellow Sheila. Where do you think those things come from? Jocelyn, me don't know. Jocelyn, me don't know what go on, Jocelyn. Me don't know what go on. Your girl upset though, Jocelyn. Me don't know. Your girl, listen to me. Anthony has a right not to give in. And Amber has a right to ask for what she wants. That's the truth of it at the end of the day. Chat, wanna wear me out. Nobody likes Sheila. Her feet are so big, and when she goes shopping, she doesn't even try on the shoes. She tries on the boxes, and her voice to me is very rash. That's correct. And correct. This is the topic, not Sheila. It's about Amber cheating. That's why we're not getting anything there, because Amber is cheating. Every day. All right. You said we never talk about the tuna can. Okay. She came home as a married woman the other day in the trench coat right after sleeping with. Hold on. Let me go find it. O'Neal. Let me go find it. Let me see if I can find it. Let me find it. O'Neal, can one of y'all put the video inside the chat for me? Please. One of y'all put the video when she come home from Dave the other day in a trench coat. Hold on. Jocelyn, I'm going to tell you why we are not happy with what Amber is going on with. Amber has been doing some very nasty and shady things. I'm going to show you why. Why we are a little bit distraught by how she's doing things. Don't worry, Jocelyn. You know O'Neill already know. O'Neill have a way of... O'Neill has a way of doing the things he does. Jocelyn, don't worry yourself. Jocelyn, only a girl we see her do them thing here. We not see Sheila do them little thing here, right? We see a girl do them thing here. Sheila was doing this at the early stages them. Let's work this out. Jocelyn, your girl come home in the same trench coat. Jocelyn, she came home in the same trench coat. Hold on, Jocelyn. Hold on, Jocelyn. I have to show you why we're not happy about how your girl go about business. We're not happy, Jocelyn. We're not happy. We're vexed. The audience vexed. Jocelyn, the audience no like it. The audience does not like it. Jocelyn, the audience is not impressed. We're not impressed by how Amber move. She now move like a girl we need to move. She's moving a little different. She move sketchy. We're not impressed, Jocelyn. If you impressed, then you have got to tell me something else. Let me see if I can find it. Look, she's home in her trench coat, Jocelyn. And Jocelyn, just before she do this, she basically was, what you call it there? Just before she did this, Jocelyn, she give Dave some. So she nasty, the trench coat dirty. And I know she had this foolishness. Hold on, Jocelyn, because sometimes I think O'Neill just say some things, you know. I think you guys think O'Neill just... Jocelyn, we're not impressed. Jocelyn, we are not impressed. It was an embarrassment, Jocelyn. We still not support Sheila, Jocelyn, but it is an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. This is an embarrassment, Jocelyn. Look at this. This is right before she come home. This is right before she came home. Jocelyn, this is right before she came home. And she come home looking at this again. We are not impressed. We're not impressed, Jocelyn. We are not impressed. But you know what? Maybe the ladies are impressed. Are you impressed with Amber's movements? We're not impressed. Are you impressed? Yes or no? You think she shower? Jocelyn, we're not impressed, Jocelyn. Me not like, only not impressed. Only not impressed. You know what? I'm going to take a poll on it. Do you think Amber showered? Maybe O'Neill wrong. Do you think Amber showered? Do you think Amber showered? Never mind. Maybe O'Neill wrong and I'm just out of the mood. Chat, go ahead. Do you think she showered? Me have to stop the scene with our legs them in the ear. O'Neill impressed. With our dark glasses on. It's an embarrassment. Wait, I'm going to say, Jocelyn, it's an embarrassment. You think your girl not out here embarrassed O'Neill? After I rock with her for how long? It's so me not impressed. She out here doing the same thing J Diva doing. Do you think she showered? Go ahead, chat. Do you believe that Amber showered? The same thing Jocelyn do, the same thing Amber is doing. Look on her in the coat. We know how the coat works. You come home like this. This is how she come home. And I smile as if nothing good in this. Yeah. Oh no, listen to me. Me done. I am not impressed. Me not impressed. This was right as Dave go into her. Yes. Right after Dave bust off. Right after Dave, basically, after the stars them shoot. We not impressed Jocelyn. We not impressed with her. Jocelyn, we not impressed. We not only impressed at all. We not impressed. Out here with our shades on because she don't want nobody see her eyes them. No, it dirty and it nasty. He's not dragging her. Only just saying that Amber is no different. She's not, not different right now. Show off for what, eh? He came home and got in the bed with Amber after being with Nasty Shale and Skitland writers have a way of doing karma. That doesn't mean there's not cheetah period, but you're missing the point. You said the woman smelled like tuna fish and a baby smelled it. Foul. I would smile to get an eggplant versus a pencil. So the tuna fish. The problem of the tuna fish. Heading to Pound Town. You know what though? I'll tell you this, Jocelyn. She's done this before. She even did it on a kitchen counter. You know that? Anyways. She even do it pan a kitchen counter and have people cooking pan the same kitchen counter. You know that she did these things, right? You know, I don't mean, but she did them things, right? Banana versus a pencil, eh? It's so good. Why is it that when you hold Amber accountable, I always want to mention what Anthony did? We're talking about Amber. It's so good. I can't bother Amber fans. I can't bother. Listen to me. I'm not turning you against Amber because just because I'm disappointed does not mean I don't want to see her get better. I think people are confusing that. They're confusing us correcting the Amber character because she's supposed to set a standard with us, I'm not telling you to turn against the Amber character. I want you to understand who the Amber character is. Anyway, friends, I'm going to behave myself. I know what Jocelyn said, I'm at the fish, basically at the fish. Friends at the fish, man. Fishy. Big fat fish raining from the sky. Jocelyn, don't take O'Neal too serious no more. Make sure you don't take O'Neal too serious. Friends, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful evening. I love y'all. I'm going to love the conversation. Don't worry, Amber fans, shall get better. Better soon come. I'm telling you right now. Better is going to come pretty soon. Just watch out. Welcome to the O'Neal Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.